Well, I didn't expect to be making another video this soon, but the idiocy that was partially displayed in the comments of yesterday's video and YouTube being an uncooperative goat fuck mess necessitated this follow-up. Guess it's a good thing I still have some unused gameplay footage left over from the previous video. Since YouTube is being stupid and wouldn't let me respond to the Shades of Eclipse loser, nor are any of these Fritanga semen guzzlers' comments appearing despite me getting notifications about them, I'm going to go ahead and address y'all's idiocy with this here video. Apparently, according to these simians, the situation I talked about in yesterday's video is similar to Fritang's to the point that these loyal booty goons of his are trying to clap back at me, trying to say that it's me that's the cuck and then projecting onto him. And they are also dislike bombing the video. So much to unpack here. First of all, there are quite a few differences between his situation and mine. Number one, this girl and I were never in any sort of relationship. We were merely talking about potentially getting into one. He, on the other hand, was in an actual relationship with a girl who was getting piped by his own brother. Number two, this girl, to her credit, was upfront with me and told me from the jump that she was already seeing somebody else, but was getting tired of being in that situation. Fritanga's girl led him on while getting piped by his own brother behind his back. His own supposed friends even knew about it and didn't tell him. Number three, her and I live on opposite ends of the country, so she had no real relationship obligation to me. Her obligation was a mere general common courtesy and respect one. Fritanga's girl was in very close proximity to him and did have a relationship obligation to him, yet his brother was hitting it anyway. Number four, a cuck wouldn't stand up for himself like I did, both to her face and with yesterday's video. Fritanga's video about his situation happened well after the fact. It's funny how y'all claim to not understand what I was thinking by openly releasing yesterday's video, yet are more than willing to give him a pass when the situations weren't even remotely comparable like you think they are. And most importantly, number five, I already have a woman and was exploring something called options. A cuck doesn't get options, evidenced by Fritanga's bad history with women. Hell, I fucked said woman last night, even with her knowing I was talking to this other chick. The only way to be more anti-cuck than that is to be Dennis Peck from the 1990 film Internal Affairs. Now that we've cleared all that up, you have no idea how much joy it brings me that Fritanga dick-sucking PC gaming socialists like y'all are still so ass-mad about what I said about your Lord and Savior and your trash philosophy about gaming that you've continued to hold on to it even after months of me leaving y'all alone. That tells me I've done my job very well. It's funny how y'all are doing all this work to defend this man when he has yet to actually try to defend himself against me. That really should tell you that you're fighting a losing battle, but of course being the slope-skulled troglodytes you are, it doesn't register. Second of all, at no point have I deleted any comments or blocked anybody over yesterday's video, except for Shades of Eclipse, and his blocking really wasn't even over that video. I have been receiving notifications about comments similar to his, but none of them show up on my end in the actual video comments and are not in my spam folder either. That tells me they're either deleting their own comments or YouTube is just being stupid and not posting them. Regardless, Shades of Eclipse has already long been blocked. So much so that he had to use an alt account to leave his stupid comment on that video like the absolute loser he is. Hence why he's now been blocked again. Finally, also addressing his nonsense, somebody holding onto a grudge for months on end based on what one man over the internet said about another man over the internet, as well as fucking video games, really has no room talking about mental stability. It was a good idea for me to make yesterday's video because the girl in question deserves to be publicly shamed and held accountable for her actions. Period. End of. But hey, I wouldn't expect any of y'all social reject, Fritanga deep-throating, PC gaming socialist losers to understand that. Y'all are too busy filleting each other and trying to instill a fantasy, wish-fulfillment-based socialist philosophy into the gaming industry than actually going out and trying to have that kind of interaction with women. Hell, a lot of y'all are probably too busy with these pathetic hentai simulators and are allergic to the presence of actual real-life flesh and blood women. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about these clowns. Dislike this video to your heart's content, losers. However, if you leave me more stupid comments, I'm just going to automatically block you and remove them. Not only because it's not worth my time to interact with you retards, but even if it was, YouTube's shitty comment system won't seem to allow me to do so anyway, so it's not even worth the hassle. Anyways, keep crying, you drooling mongoloids. Let your clearly superior lord and master know just how much you hate me and how much I've brain fucked you. Your tears are my substance, and your minds are my real estate portfolio. The Great Exposer has spoken.